Hello, everyone. Thanks for listening to Vita May podcast. I'm happy to recommend using Anchor.fm as my podcast tool. It's a free tool. It automatically publishes your podcast to Spotify. You may manually submit your podcast to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, Castbox.fm, and others. It is straightforward to use from your mobile phone application or computer and laptop browser. You can invite friends and record when ready and more. You may also monetize by recording guided ads that you select per episode. Join in on the fun of sharing your experiences and stories and download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Again, that's anchor.fm. Thank you. Welcome to VitaMay. The topic for this episode is mentors and sponsors. How do you seek out mentors and sponsors? Let's talk about mentors. First, I would focus on being proficient in your current role. What are some things that you need help with improving your work? Depending on the company, you may have an onboarding process that includes assigning a more experienced resource and giving you the training, tools, and techniques in working productively. As you get to know more of your coworkers, you may have team leads or peers who are great at what they do. You may seek guidance or assistance in resolving issues at work or escalate issues for further resolution. They also provide best practices based on field experience. Who are your go-to people? They may be informal mentors. Some love to teach others and become informal mentors. They are very patient and take the time to break down more challenging concepts that help you understand. You may seek out mentors formally if you have built a great work relationship within or outside your company and have established yourself as a great resource. Mentors may be more experienced peers such as team leads, managers, or other peers in a different team who does similar work. They are mentors who you trust to give feedback when you need a career or personal advice or guidance. I found mentors in various levels of my career transitions, whether in college or at work. Think about the people who you usually call, text, or make time to meet or ask questions and advice. If you do get advice, do you implement it and find that you benefit from this and grow to be more confident and proficient? Are you spending recurring time with this individual to help improve your resume, your brand, and expand your network? If you are a mentee, writing down your goals and intentions is essential in establishing the mentor and mentee relationship. Make sure to communicate to your mentor whether you are getting the support that you need from them or not. It is a two-way conversation that benefits both participants. As a mentor myself, I have found that this is very rewarding and improves my leadership skills and more. It also allows me to assess if I truly know what I'm talking about or doing. It takes time and commitment to make this relationship successful, where you learn more from each other. You have mutual respect and trust that confidentiality is assured. Decide how often and how long your meetings will be. Having an agenda to start and action items after each session help you progress in reaching your goals and getting what you need. Next, let's talk about sponsors. Sponsors are people who are our decision makers who support the different initiatives that you participate in. You don't typically seek them out. From my personal experience, sponsors learn about your great achievements within the company or outside the company. They may be different executive leaders who are seeing gains in enablement, solving problems that include going-to-market strategy, establishing partnerships with various business units, vendors, or partners. Being recognized as a very resourceful, creative, and inspiring person shows you have initiative, and sponsors notice that. Many people know that I'm very passionate about enabling others to be successful technically in the consulting information technology field. I'm very eager to learn and share what I learn with others. My thought is that I would like to reduce the challenges the other person faces by providing useful insights they can practice right away. Ask yourself the following questions. What makes you stand out in your field? What are the business drivers that you can help solve, and what are the successful improvements that have come out with you leading it or participating in it? Are you able to articulate the business needs and can provide solutions or services to meet these requirements? Do you communicate with the different leaders and volunteer to help if given the opportunity? Do you look at the current workflow and find more efficient and effective ways to do work? Do you know if others are seeking your advice more frequently because they trust that you are competent and give useful recommendations? The more people know of your accomplishments, the more sponsors find out about your capabilities to grow and may consider you for future opportunities. These are some questions that you need to take time and assess and see if you fit on any of those conditions. Note, you are doing more than the average employee to gain sponsorship. It is the same in sports or any other aspect of life. It takes extra work, commitment, and more to be able to be recognized and be given the recognition that you deserve. So it takes time, be patient, learn more, and practice. Be diligent, and as long as you have genuine interest to support others, you will be recognized and given the merits that you deserve. Being active in your community by volunteering to support different organizations gives you exposure to many more people who share your interests and add meaning to your life. Donating to great causes and being active in helping them introduces you to people who you would otherwise not meet. Some organizations that I'm involved in is the Women in Technology at Work, Lean In Foundation, National Organization for Women, Women Who Code Python, ACLU, Women's March, The Star and Me, Boss Girl, Alpha, and more. Another great resource in being part of is the Peer Circle group. It has been a great honor to be part of a fantastic Lean In Peer Circle led by Linda Brandt and Deepa Sethi, Lean In Leaders. We have a monthly group with 6 people who share at least 12 to 15 minutes accountability goals. We provide peer guidance to each member, stay focused on committing to their action plans, and be a safe place to share fun and vulnerable moments. I saw significant progress from everyone throughout the 7 months. This peer circles end after 8 months, and another group starts. I'm trying the same peer circle approach at work and hoping to expand it to not only to women, but nationally within our company. I'm very excited to see how well this mentoring process will work. I hope that more diverse groups gain more access to this type of coaching and mentoring. It creates a much better work culture and life balance. Don't be afraid to start a mentoring group. You can start with a few individuals and eventually it may expand to more groups. If you genuinely have great intent on these types of initiatives, you will gain so much positive support. You don't feel so alone going through the different challenges in life. I've been very creative in mentoring others at work. I was facilitating 2 one-hour programmability sessions within our groups for the Women's Study Group and a larger group for collaboration, secure networks, and data center engineers in Florida, and then expanded nationally. I have 10 engineers who report to me. I spend 2 to 3 sessions of 30 minutes coding sessions every week with the different engineers the past year. I also do bi-weekly one-on-one meetings with my engineers to help support them at work. Additionally, I schedule knowledge training for my engineers to learn new collaboration solution products, as well as consultative training. I have additional bi-weekly meetings per engineer to assess their skills and to help confirm if they understand the different work processes to help them be productive, proficient, and efficient. Outside of work, I also do bi-weekly sessions with a few of my Lean In leaders to help them with their own goals. Most recently, I've been spending 2 hours every Sunday with Rashmi Kaur on our co-writing of our book. I occasionally have spontaneous requests for advice on different topics. This is the main reason why I've created the podcast as well, because of the many different interactions that I have with various people around the world. As you can see, I'm very heavily involved in enablement and mentoring for many of my days at work and outside of work. I decided with the encouragement of others to create this podcast called VitaMe. Podcasting is another way for me to help support others as best as I can. I also blog at https://mabelinplesek.com to share life lessons. I wanted to send a shout out to my great mentor and sponsor, Julie Roberts. She has been a fantastic inspiration for me at work. Julie is a real-life Wonder Woman who exudes so much compassion and great leadership towards others. She took me under her wing and it became my formal mentor as I embarked on my new role over a year ago to become a professional services manager, right after becoming a team lead or managing consultant. Julie shared many of the business backgrounds and caveats of being a leader and manager. She ensured that I understood the responsibilities, the risk, the commitment, and sacrifice I will need to make to help support my team. My favorite part of this journey is that we have become closer friends and are continuing to help enable our teams and helping improve national initiatives in our own company. She recently became a director of PMO of our Southeast region. I'm so proud, humbled, and honored to continue to see her to get the recognition she deserves and have her as my shining supporter. At the same time, I also embark on my higher aspirations. So really happy to have Julie as my mentor and sponsor and looking forward to more journeys together. As a takeaway, be brave and seek mentorship. Sponsorships come with experience. Be strategic in your work relationships and know how the business works and who are the key players. Understand the values and missions of your company and see if you can align your skills to help meet these values. Regularly acquire feedback and monitor your progress in reaching your goals. Do you have transitional milestones that are measurable and recognized by others? Many mentors consider it an honor to be asked to be one. It is okay to find another mentor that may help you in different aspects of your life. I have many formal and informal mentors. When you are excited to help others and show positive initiative in helping your company grow to be successful, you find even more support from others. Sponsors are proud of seeing you grow to your highest potential. Thank you again for listening to my podcast. I really do appreciate the support of my friends and coworkers. They've been sending great questions, and I will be sharing more in the next episode. Thank you again.